All right, so we're gonna go through block 6, practice 1. Coming off of last block, we did a little bit more of what we call an intensification block. So lower reps, higher weight. We're flipping that and going to more of an accumulation block. We're gonna go up in reps and subsequently down in weight. And the key here is having that undulating or that difference between the two to build off each other. So one is building in strength, the other one's now building in muscular size, as well as body compositional type of stuff, as well as fitness. So we're gonna look through now in terms of hitting 4 sets of 12 with a 3-0 XO tempo, meaning we're gonna go down for 3 seconds, up fast, no pause in the contracted position or the rested position for 10 to 12 repetitions. As we look through progression from one block to the next, the carryover from the previous exercises that we did in block 5 should have some sort of harmony going forward into this one. So you'll see as we build in our correctives, it has some sort of building off of what we did last block. So the correctives this block, we're gonna open up on practice 1, a heels elevated goblet squat plus press out, just giving some feedback as well as some balance kind of things as we go through that squat pattern. Rehearsing that pattern, so when we go to loading it, in this case we're gonna do it with the landmine, it's a lot more familiar and we have a lot better chance of leveraging what we're trying to get out of that knee dominant lower body pushing exercise. That's gonna be paired up with a marching bridge. One of the things we always try to talk about is building up that stability in that hinge and that squat pattern by stabilizing that thorax or that rib, sternum, and back position, relatively speaking to that pelvic position. And when we go through a marching bridge, we're shifting weight left to right, trying to stabilize and balance on one foot, contracting that glute and stabilizing that lumbar area. And hopefully that parlays into our A series. So A1, we're gonna utilize a new tool that we haven't had before until this block, so we've been anxiously waiting for this because it's gonna give us a lot more diversity in what we can do for our basic patterns, push, pull, hinge, and squat. We're gonna open up with a landmine squat. And what that's gonna do is set up like a goblet position, but it'd be a little bit different mechanical angle, meaning that that bar is going in an angle and we can load it up, but it actually is gonna really sync nicely with what we did with heels elevated goblet squat in that now we have a different loaded position. We can still work that squat position safely and effectively. That's gonna be 4 sets of 12, which is a big contrast from 5 sets of 6 with a 5-second eccentric. That's gonna be paired up with a 1-arm row. And that's gonna be similar to what we did last block, so hopefully that carries over seamlessly. We can do 12 each side. Again, more volume, better fitness, better body composition, more muscle building. And the final 2 exercises are again building off what we did last block. We did a half kneeling single arm press with a kettlebell or dumbbell. Now we're gonna use that landmine again. It's already in place, so it's to be a seamless transition. And we're gonna pair that up with a half kneeling windmill. Instead of going to the hand, we're actually gonna go down to the elbow. Also, 3 sets of 12 with a 3 count down. We'll finish off with a similar corrective strategy that we did previous block, but we're gonna build off of that rubric right there, that push, pull, hinge, and squat, 4 sets of 12 or 3 sets of 12 with a 3 XO tempo.